Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning. We are back at the auto auction today, ready to go in and see if we can find not only some vehicles for the channel, but specific vehicles for customers. I do that as well as a request. And yeah, we're looking for a specific one today, plus cars for the channel. Let's get in there and see what we can find. Really enjoy going to the Caratrade Auto Auction, and that's in Eastern PA. Very organized, very simple, a lot of cars, hundreds and hundreds, a very welcoming staff, friendly staff. I enjoy the staff. And it's set up nice. So you have lane A, B, C, D, and E. And the cars go all the way back to the end of this lot. Acres and acres and acres of cars. So let's start walking and see what we can find. We'll start off with a 2016 or 2017 Porsche Panamera. Only 51,000 miles. That's decent. Now, these are the nicer cars on the lot, and excuse my fingers, guys. I did not carry the carrying post for my recording device. I apologize for my fat fingers getting in the way. But these cars, even though they're some of the nicer cars, do have some battle scars that you will need to take care of, which I like that. It's a good challenge. And I mean, these are going to be in better shape with the lower mileage. Obviously, everything is going to work. You're just going to have little things like this to take care of. I would remove that shark fin, put a new one on, and get it over with. I'm not sure about the brown or copper interior. Let me know, guys, down in the comment section what you think about that. The overall design, comfort, and luxurious mixed with a sporty look is neat. I would have rather maybe seen it in black or gray or maybe even red or some of the other colors, but I don't know. I guess it would grow on me, but it's in very good shape nonetheless. A very sweet car. And that's where we get our first sign of the pool key rule that they have now at the auto auction. I'll let you know at the end of the auction why that has started. This one has it as well. So this one here is a gorgeous black GLE, 2022, 38,000 miles on it, just broken in, an AMG. It sounds fantastic, has that horsepower. You know, it has a goofy kind of crossover look. It looks like a sport car that's lifted. And again, here are the battle scars, some paintless dent repair, PDR, and that really pisses me off when they pull the key and lock the door, so you can't even open it up to inspect the interior correctly or start it. So we'll just keep moving on here. We have a 2018. This is a black label Lincoln Aviator, I think it's a Navigator. A little over 100,000 miles, but this is going to go for money, guys. This is a 22-inch wheel from factory. Comfortable, power, luxurious. Yeah, this is probably going to go for 20 some, maybe even 30,000 here at the auction. I love the two-tone peanut butter and black interior, as you may guess, but the inside of this is so cool, high-tech, luxurious, and just a good place to be for a long trip. Imagine a long trip down to the beach in this big beast. Comfort, cold AC, and all of the amenities you can think of. Let me hop in and start it up and get those screens to life, those touch screens. And gives me a chance to suck up some air conditioning on this 95-degree day. Also gives me some time to cool down the recording device here, which is a iPhone 16, which is a great recording device, but it doesn't like to be hot. So after it cools down, we move on to the next one. It's an 06 Boxster Porsche. Only 42,000 miles, not bad. The convertible top is in excellent shape. Paint's okay. Could use a nice polish. And again, here's more of these battle scars that you're going to see. They're common. The dealership's not going to take care of anything on these. They're just going to bring them straight over from the trade-in to the auction. And that's why you get them at the discounted price. Again, the keys are pulled, the doors are locked. Manual transmission. Let's move on. We get the purple people eater here. And I was going to make a comment about the driver because of how the wheels are scuffed. I think I'll keep that to myself. Let me know down in the comments section what you think I was going to say. Anyways, this is a Kitty Cat's Kit Kat Scat Pack, whatever the hell you want to call it. Probably going to go for money. All the sports cars with the V8s do pull key. Well, we're back at the shop. Nice and cool. We have the AC cranked up. My recording device died in the middle of getting footage because of the heat. Very warm day. I did not find what I was looking for. I had a customer looking for a specific vehicle group in a price range, and we just did not find what we were looking for. I did find something for myself. I'm going to go over that in the next video, but this gives me a chance to address some more of the hijinks or the goofy garbage that goes on at, well, it's just about at every auction, public, dealer auction, IAA, Copart, and that's people either messing with the car, leaving the ignition on so the battery goes dead, unplugging a wire underneath the hood, hiding the key, taking the key fob with. Apparently you could sell the key, guys, I don't know. Can you sell key fobs? What can you get for a key fob if you take it for a vehicle? But anyways, one of the big things or the latest thing that really affected the auctions is pulling keys, and I was pointing to all the cars that had pull keys on the windows, and that's because they didn't want the fob stolen or they didn't want the ignition left on to die. Some going with an OBD2 tool and mess around with the vehicle as well, so I believe those are going to be banned shortly. But the pull the key thing is new, and that's just because of theft of the fob and leaving the ignition on. So they have a guard shack right in the middle of the lot, and you go up and you hand them your license and they will hand you a key. It started off one at a time. But when it gets to be 95, 100 degrees out there, their air conditioner in that shack cannot keep up with the heat. So they move all the keys into the building, so you have to go all the way back into the building. And I talked to them. They're going to be giving me 4 or 5 keys at a time if I give them their license, so I don't have to go back and forth, which would really be a pain in the ass. But it's all because somebody was being a dick and left the ignition on or stuck the fob in their pocket and left with a fake ID, stolen ID, I don't know. But anyways, that's the situation with the pull the key. It makes things a little bit harder when we're a recording video because we can't start it without the key. Sometimes we can't even get in it. People lock the door. You can't even turn it on to see how much, what the mileage is, and that was becoming an issue. So they will let me grab 4 or 5 keys at a time, so that kind of takes care of that problem. But people are a real mess here lately, and it ruins more and more things. It's not one particular person or group of people. It's a lot of people that are ruining things just about in everyday life. Let me know what you think about that down in the comment section. It drives me nuts. When I see somebody fiddling with a car, when the key's left on, or they steal a key fob, or they're messing with things in the OBD2 or pulling wires, I bid the car up. I bid the car up, and hell, I'll try and win it if I can, because I could see who's bidding against me towards the end, who really, really wants the car. We really thought they were going to get it cheap, but because you know, I was on to their game, they are going to either lose the car or pay a hell of a lot to get to it, and I'll just do that to be a dick back to them. Anyways, Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning. In the next video, I did pick up a vehicle. It was in the red line or line E, and I'll explain exactly what line E is, or the red line, what vehicles go through there, what they go for, and what I picked up, and the fun challenge we have. But we'll catch that in the next video. Catch you later, guys.